Hey everyone, Pat's Cosplay here. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to build the arms on the Mark 1 Armored Spider-Man suit. Let's go. And before I get started, right now Zentai Zone is having their buy one, get one free sale, so if you want to pick up your own Zentai suit, then make sure you use my discount code Pat's Cosplay. It'll save you a little bit extra, and I will also leave that link in the description below. Alright, but you've waited long enough, let's get into the video.
Alright, to start off, you're going to want to take your pattern and transfer it over to 4mm EVA foam. The entire base of everything is going to be made out of 4mm. This is because it is the most flexible and will allow you to really wrap them around your arms and make it just a lot easier. Now for these, you don't necessarily have to number them for each individual section. I did, just to make it a little bit easier for myself later on, but it is definitely something that you can leave out if you want to. Here's a quick example of what I mean. See how everything is all numbered, labeled, sectioned off. You don't have to do this at this stage. You'll want to do it at the stage where you're going to be using thicker foam for the raised pieces of them, but at this point, you do not need to do it. So here I am just cutting out a large section of 1.5-inch squares and just really going at it. These are all 1.5 inch and just taking them all straight down. After this, I'm going to take it and sand it with my Dremel. This process will take you quite a while. This will be the bulk of the entire build. So you just go ahead and cut them all out there. You're going to need quite a lot of pieces. I believe it's like 150 square 1.5 inch pieces. It's quite a lot, but it is definitely worth it when you see the end result. Alright, so after you have sanded everything, you're going to want to put it onto the 4mm foam. So right now we're using the 6mm and 4mm EVA foam to give it a different sort of depth. I'm just using super glue because it's the easiest access that I have. You can use spray glue, hot glue, whichever glue that you are most comfortable with. If you will be using super glue of those little containers, they come in 4s, you'll need about 15 little containers to do the entire arms. Here I added a 1mm strip underneath so that I can attach those wrist guards together. I wanted it so that it just slips on and doesn't have any Velcro. Here's a quick example of what it looks like. As you can see some of the black, but once that is spray painted, it will be silver, so it will really honestly not be noticeable, and it's on the inside of the guards. Here are for like your hands, the top of your hands, whatever it's called. Here's a full build of everything after it is all done. So you got the arms, those are the elbow pieces, that's the tricep piece, and then the shoulder piece. Here's a quick example of what it looks like on me. I just used some tape to tape it to my shirt and myself. It'll look something like this in the end result. And again, I'm just going to attach that directly to the undersuit that I'll be wearing.
And there you have it. After all of that building time, you should have yourself your arms completed for the Mark 1 Armored Spider-Man suit. This portion of the suit is a little bit different. The arms will not be attached to anything. As you can see, I can just slide them on and off just with a little bit of effort, not too much, and they don't go anywhere once they are on your wrist. You can also make this part out of Velcro if you really want to. I went with this just to have a little bit more of an ease to get this on and off so that it expands on this area because the 1mm foam expands very easily. A lot of these pieces will be attached to the suit. This right here is like the tricep area, so it's going to be on like this, somewhere like that. So this is going to be attached directly to the suit. Pretty much everything else will be attached directly to the suit. This right here is your kind of like your arm guard. So that's your, I guess, what is that called? Your palm? No, that's your palm. I don't know what part of the body that is. Anyways, so that's like there, and then this is kind of like your knuckles. And then this part right here is actually going to be your shoulders. It's just going to attach like that. To build this, you're going to need both 4 and 6mm EVA foam. And if you happen to be going with this route, you'll need 1mm as well. The total build time for this portion of the build was about, I want to say about 6 hours total. That's sanding, cutting, patterning, everything. Speaking of pattern, if you want to get this pattern for this portion of the suit, I will link that in the description below to my Etsy page. It's just going to be another $3. It's a very inexpensive pattern, and it makes the build process a lot easier. I really hope you guys are following along, and if not, you guys can always come back to this video and pick it up at a later date. But as always, thank you guys for watching the video. It's going to wrap it up. If you guys enjoyed it, leave this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button for more videos all related to cosplay, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Later.